Hey everyone, it's Joelle here. Today I wanted to talk about 10 brands that I want to try in 2021. Most of these are indie brands, but there is a couple of more popular, well-known brands mixed in there. But I thought it would be a fun way to talk about some things I haven't tried yet and some things that I know have some buzz, at least with my friends via Instagram that do a lot of indie brand makeup. And yeah, just so you guys can see what I'm interested in the future. If you haven't already, I would love it if you could subscribe to my channel. I plan on doing a lot of more stuff in 2021. So definitely stay in touch with me. All of my social media links are always in the description box downstairs. So be sure to check that out too. But without anything, let's just go ahead and start talking. All right, so the first brand that I want to try in 2021 is Sydney Grace. Now, Sydney Grace is an indie brand. They are more popularly known for their collab with Mel Thompson. I did not get that one. That was one that I'm kind of kicking myself for not splurging and picking up, but it was sold out so quickly. Since then, I've seen a few of my friends swatch some Sydney Grace products before, and they just look so pretty. So I wouldn't mind trying out Sydney Grace. The second one, Divina Cosmetics. Now, Divina does a lot of those crazy multi-chrome ones that shift from like magenta to green to blue, kind of like a black undertone. They've got there's like a ton of them. They're definitely on my list of ones to try. And that leads me to my next one, which is Clionadh Cosmetics. It's spelled real funky, but I'll put all the names of them down in the description box so you guys can see them. Clionadh, definitely, they're Canadian brand. And I know I follow quite a few people who use Clionadh, and they just look so freaking pretty that I definitely want to try them. Next is Ofra Cosmetics. Sorry, the shakiness. I keep putting my hand down. Ofra. I started to get into Samantha March this year, and she's super sweet and everything, and she's commented on my photos and stuff on Instagram. Doubt she watches this video, but yeah, I've wanted to try her collab products with Ofra, and then there's just been some other things like highlighters and such that I've wanted to try from them. They do sell at Ulta, but not in all stores, so I just haven't really gotten around to picking anything up just yet, but mainly I want to try the Samantha March collection from Ofra, but I'd be open to trying other things by them. Next is Kaleidos Cosmetics. Kaleidos has those really cool 5 eyeshadow like skinny palettes that are really pretty color stories. Butte Bean, she has them all. They've got those amazing highlighters that just look really freaking cool. It's all very like outer space themed products, and like I like space, cool. So I definitely want to try Kaleidos. Next would be Menagerie Cosmetics. Menagerie is more of like the animal themed. I really wanted that Violet Ink palette, which is, I believe, now discontinued, but a lot of ocean themed stuff. If you don't know very much about me, I do have a collection of cephalopods. Cephalopods are octopus, squid, and anything with tentacles. I don't have them up in this room just yet, but maybe someday if I ever get around to finishing this room. So Menagerie, they also have a really cool blush, like arborine or arborine, some kind of funky word that starts with A that has a bear on it. So definitely want to try Menagerie. Next would be M Cosmetics. Now there are 2 M Cosmetics out there. One of them is Michelle Pfann's. I don't want to try that one. I want to try the other M Cosmetics, and that is the indie brand. Technically, Michelle Pfann's is indie brand too, but the other M Cosmetics that other people talk about, I just would like to try them. I've seen some really pretty swatches. Next, Glaminatrix Cosmetics. They did a palette, the Sandra Rose palette that just looks so freaking pretty. My friend Jacqueline just recently did a swatch video on YouTube, but that palette no longer exists, but a lot of the singles still do, and I definitely want to try out Glaminatrix. Second to last, Odin's Eye Cosmetics. This is a Swedish brand, and they have a lot of Norse god mythology themed products names out there. They've got some really pretty eyeshadows. Their highlight palettes look amazing. Their blushes look really pretty too, so definitely want to try Odin's Eye. And last and most controversial, Jeffree Star. I know, I can't believe I'm saying that, but to be honest, like, I have always been intrigued by the color stories of the products. I've always wanted to try a liquid lipstick because that formula has always been one that people have talked about. It's an extremely controversial brand. People very much strongly dislike the face behind the brand, but you know, they come out with some really cool looking products. And as my friend Jacqueline says, there are people that work for that company, I'm sure, that have to support their families, such as the manufacturers, designers, all of that, that aren't necessarily that specific individual. So even though you may not want to support that person, you're still supporting the people that are behind the scenes on the brand. So even if you don't like somebody controversial, you can still support other people that in this time, in this 2020 chaos, still need to provide for their families and have an income. So that's it. Those were my top 10 brands I would like to try in 2021. I will say I did have Pat McGrath listed on here, but I have one teeny tiny eyeshadow palette from Pat. So I technically tried it and it was like last week, but I would love to try more Pat McGrath. The price point is just real up there. So I also would like to try a Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow at some point, but you know, it's up there in budget, but who knows? We'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching this. I know it was super quick. Let me know what brands you want to try in 2021. Have you tried these brands before? Do you want to try these brands before? Is there anything that you think I might like that I didn't talk about? I would definitely love to know that too. Again, be sure to check me out on Instagram. That's where I'm most active on social media, and that is downstairs. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful end of your 2020. Hopefully it was better than 2020. Yeah, hopefully it ends on a high note instead of a low note. In 2021, you know, I think we're all hopeful for a more positive 2021. But thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate your time. Would love a thumbs up because that means more exposure on YouTube, which I would like that. That would be cool. And I will see you guys in the very next video. Goodbye.